Pop culture chat, pop culture chat, pop culture chat. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam and Tanner TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture just to see how those incidents affect our daily lives. Listen, did anybody watch the Super Bowl? Did y'all watch it? Did you watch the halftime show? Well, let's review it. Congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams. They won the Super Bowl. I don't know what number of the Super Bowl because I know it's been going along a long time now. But they have won, and they are this year's Super Bowl champs. So congratulations to the Los Angeles Rams. The only person I really know that's on there is Odell Beckham Jr. because I remember when he got traded earlier in this season. So congratulations to him. And the rest of the team, what is it? I don't remember all the teammates names, like I said. The Super Bowl, the Super Bowl game was good. I think Los Angeles won by over the Cincinnati Bengals with the score of 23-20. So it was just a touchdown, a field goal that separated the two teams. It was back and forth. First half, the Los Angeles Rams was doing their thing. And toward the middle, the Cincinnati Bengals caught back up. And then the Los Angeles Rams maintained their score, didn't allow them to score again. And therefore, they are now the new Super Bowl champs. But this is what, so that was the game. But this is what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the halftime show. Did y'all watch it? Halftime show consisted of Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, or Uncle Snoop, whatever generation you are. It had 50 Cent, Mary J. Blige, and Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar. So when I tell you that Super Bowl was really it was really West Coast. That was really West Coast. I think the little drops of Mary J. Blige, who's from New York, and 50 Cent, who is from New York, and also Eminem, who's from Detroit. And I guess because all of those people worked with Dr. Dre. So, but it was Snoop and Dr. Dre was going to be Snoop and Dr. Dre. They really brought that West Coast feel, that LA feel, that LA style of rap. They were out there crip walking and doing all kinds of stuff. They were out there dancing. And child, cause shout out to 50 Cent. I mean, he looked more like 75 Cent now. But I ain't mad because, we all old. But Lord have mercy, how long was he hanging upside down before they put that shot on him? Because all the blood would have rushed to my head, child, and that would have been a wrap. I've been fell at that. I've been fell. But they had him. You remember his video? It's Your Birthday. I think that was the name of the song. You remember how he was upside down and they were doing all this stuff and he was talking, but you remember he was really, really muscular. Right now he looks like, he looks like a little 75 cent, a whole dollar bill now. Ain't nobody mad at 50 Cent. But he did the song, had us jamming to Yo Shawty, It's Your Birthday. We jammed. We had a good time. I had expected to hear more songs from Snoop. It was a 15-minute show. I don't know why it was expected. I wanted to hear Beautiful, but for real, it wasn't there. But he was in the audience, but he wasn't on stage. And that was his, Dr. Dre didn't produce that song, so I guess Pam Hush. You were just going to hear songs that were produced by Dr. Dre. and the artists that sung those songs. So they sung their songs. Mary J. Blige came out. She did a little Family Affair. She did a little No More Drama, and then she just fell backwards, child. I wasn't expecting that. I thought she was gonna take a knee or do something, but she just fell flat out. Child, I know there's gonna be a meme for whatever it is that means. Cause honey, it looked like she was like, "Whoo, child, I'm sick of this. Y'all can have it. I'm tired," and just fell out. But she did a good job. She looked good. Those thigh high white boots with silver mirrors on them, and she had the leotard to match, and the hair being long and blonde, and you know, she looked good. She looked good. She was dancing, but she didn't do the Mary J. Blige dance. I guess it would have taken a little too long, but shoot, that's No More Drama could have been 86, but like I said, they were probably singing songs and whatnot that Dr. Dre produced. Dr. Dre did a couple of songs off his second album, and that was it for them. Eminem, he did his that song that was on what was the name of that movie? The music, I don't know the name of the songs, but it's like it builds up like a little anthem song. He did that song. It sounded good. He looked good. They all looked good, baby. But then they had little man Kendrick Lamar to come out here and really just shut that thing down. I'm sorry. Out of all of them, he was, to me, lyrically superior. He did his song. He looked good. He brought his little gold head dancers back out. They looked good. And the whole set looked good. It looked like a bunch of trailers, white. And they could go on the roof, and you'd go through each little trailer, and they'd have different scenes. They had dancers and all kinds of stuff like that. So it was really, really pretty. They had dancers on the field. They had those lowrider cars with the hydraulics. They had a whole lot of stuff like that. So like I said, it was superbly LA. So there was a couple of things that were going on that I thought was interesting that we talk about the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl halftime. One of the things that was going on, and I have not discussed this in any other form, because I think I probably, I don't want to get in depth to it, because I don't want to be in the middle of talking about someone's marriage or anything, but Kanye West was there with his two children, North and Chicago, because he's embroiled in this one-sided beef, as I call it, with his wife, Kim, and with Kim's new person, who is Pete Davidson. And I'm just really, really confused. The only thing I would really, really say about it is I'm really confused. He is making all of this, he's pontificating and talking about Kim and all the things she's doing, talking about the guy that she's dating. But I'm just like, how you got him is how you gonna lose him. Let us not forget, if we rewind 4, 5, 6 years ago, Kim was married to that basketball player, and Kanye was going with Kim while she was married to that basketball player. And you remember that basketball player, because though Kim liked the basketball player, I don't think he was not buying into the Kardashian machine. And that's why she didn't. She thought she did it for looks. I personally don't have any proof of any of this. This is all alleged. But it just, they did what? They stayed married for what? She filed for divorce after they were married like 72 days. And then they stayed married because he was holding out. Chris Humphreys was his name. He was holding out to see if to see if Kim would change her mind, and she didn't. I think he loved her more than she loved him. That's what it appeared to me. Um, but you remember she got pregnant with Kanye's baby while she was married to another man. And if she had had that baby while she was still married to that other man would have been responsible for that baby. If you think about it. But I don't want to get too far. Like I said, I never did want to get too far deep into that because that's a whole lot of. But it really is the same situation. Kanye was vocal way back then, talking about how he wanted to be with the woman that he loved, and he loved Kim and ABCDEFG. Now, you got her, and you gonna lose her the way you got her. So you're married to her, and she is dating another guy. So, and I don't know why you didn't think that it would be the same thing that happened to you. But I guess what's irritating is that he wants to now make it seem like it appears to me that he's trying to make it like a racial issue. It's not a racial issue. It is, or, he wants to bring in, because he's talking about, oh, I'm a black father and she's trying to keep my children away from me and all this stuff. He's now trying to rally his community. That same community which he has looked down upon, kind of spit at, and all these other different things, especially with his slavery was a choice kind of rhetoric. Whether or not that he followed behind Trump, that was his business. That's his political business, and I can't be upset with that one way or the other. But when you start talking about issues of slavery in this country and issues of Jim Crow, and then you want to act like it was something that black folks in this country, oh, y'all just y'all wanted all that to happen. That's kind of I can't get with that. That's nothing that I want to get with. But anyway, he was there. I saw Pharrell. I'm just going over the stars that I saw. I saw Pharrell. I saw Taraji P. Henson. I saw Beyonce and Jay-Z. I saw Lil Blue. And she has, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. That is one child that I think as a collective, especially those people that would talk about that baby so bad, that cute little black girl, that y'all owe that baby an apology. Y'all talked about her hair, y'all talked about this, you talked about that. I mean, she was the baby, y'all were going off on Beyonce and Jay-Z as a whole as to how aesthetically looked, because you all really wanted a baby Beyonce. And she was Blue Ivy, and she did it to grow up. She have the aesthetic of any other little black girl, but now she is grown into her. She was cute then, she's cute now, and she looks good. And Lil Mama is doing what she needs to do, in terms of being what is she about 11 in Blue Ivy, like 11 now. When is she around that age? 9, 10, 11, somewhere in there. But cute little girl, and she looks good, and she appears to have like a good head on her shoulders. You could tell that she is a daddy's girl through and through, because most of the time you see her with her dad. You don't see the other kids, but you see that one with her dad. I know the other children should be old enough to go to the games now. Well, how old are they? About 5? 3, 4, 5? They could have gone to the Super Bowl game now, because y'all had a box. But anyway, I saw them. Let me see, who else did I see? I think Kevin Hart was there. It was so many people, but I saw them. But anyway, getting back to the Super Bowl halftime, we get to Eminem, and Eminem apparently took a knee after his performance. Now, whether or not that was part of his performance, or was he taking a knee in solidarity to Colin Kaepernick, I am not sure, but I did see him take the knee. And I did see on the blogs right after them talking about that. So whether he did it or not, because they were saying that the NFL didn't want them to do that. But that's, I mean, you've got mostly black male performers in the NFL, athletes, and you had, for the Super Bowl, you had all save one that were black, you know. So with them talking about protesting and injustices and stuff like that, I don't know why that would be something that they wouldn't want. That's just like telling somebody, if breast cancer awareness was sponsoring something, and don't talk about breast cancer. You know, we can't have people getting upset about boobies, you know. But anyway. Overall, the halftime show was a good show. It was visually pleasing. It was sonically pleasing. I was glad to hear how they worked the songs out to where all of that cussing and bitch this and bitch that was not in there. So it sounded good and was smooth. So that lets me know that when they have to, they can cut that kind of mess out. But anyway, that's just, you know, I guess because as I get older, certain things irritate me. But like I said, overall, it was a good show. It was a good Super Bowl. What did y'all eat? Did y'all go all out? Did you buy the traditional, the wings and the pizzas and the little dips, honey? Because I think, you know, at this point, y'all, we have worn out Rotel dip, okay? We have worn it out. It should no longer be on the menu. We should increase our dip game, all right? We should have increased our dip game. I would love to hear what other types of dips and food things that you've had. Non-traditional foods for the Super Bowl. Because, you know, finger sandwiches, chicken wings, pizza, a Rotel dip or two, chips and other types of dips like that, either spinach and artichoke. But I would love to hear if you all had put your little spank on it. Did y'all have something non-traditional besides what I just spoke of for the Super Bowl party? Let me know. Did you have a party? You know, with the climate in the area that we're in, and the panorama, who shall not be named, were you gathered in big groups? Did you just do the Super Bowl with your family? How did you work this out this year? Because I know we've had a long 2 years with all the variants coming in and out. So how did you work it out this year? Are you or are you not vaccinated? Did you have the party? Whatever. Feel free to share if you feel so inclined. But let me know. All right, y'all. That's the end of my pop culture chat in regards to the Super Bowl. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You know what the deal is. You know I'm on my quest for 500 subscribers, and I'm doing it one subscriber at a time. If you like what you see, please share and let folks that you know. Hey, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your coworkers, even tell them people that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos, child. And as always, bye-bye.